Morning. Hi. Hi, crazy lady. Oh my goodness, hello. Hi, baby. You like all the animals? Where's the alligator? Good job. And where is the bird? Little bird. And where is the elephant? Big elephant. And what about the lion? And the giraffe? Good job. Can you give me a kiss? Thank you. I had to go get this crazy little baby some raisins because she's obsessed with raisins right now, and that's what she asked for first thing when I brought her here in my room this morning. She likes to eat them, but then she also likes to take them out of the box and like count them and put them back in. 2, 3, 4, 6. But yeah, one more. One more. Right here. Okay, that's 7, but it's okay. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. I just finished giving Riley her breakfast, so she's over there in her high chair eating breakfast. I'm gonna make myself something to eat because I'm starving. And then I have to tidy up the house a little bit because we have a showing this afternoon. If you guys are new here, we're selling our house. So potential buyers are gonna come look at it around noon, which means that I have to make sure that the house looks somewhat presentable. I'm also super happy that there's natural light back in my house. If you guys saw the last vlog, it was so dark because we had put the shutters up for the hurricane. Now the shutters are off, so there's just a lot more light in here, and it just makes me feel so much better. Riley is over here having a fit because her waffle has a little piece of yogurt on it, and she does not like when her food is mixed. It's okay. It's okay. It's yummy. So yeah, for the most part of the day, we'll be hanging out here. I've got a couple things that I want to chat with you guys about. I'm pretty sure today's vlog won't be super long because I'm not going to be vlogging like the entire day. But let me know like what you guys think about vlogs. Like, do you like super short ones? Do you like really long ones? Do you care? Do you mind either way? Let me know because I'm just trying to figure out like what works best for you guys. This is my bump, by the way. I am 26 weeks pregnant yesterday. I'm wearing this like cute little wrap dress that I got at TJ Maxx the other day for 13 bucks, so you can't really beat that. This is what happens when I'm trying to cook myself breakfast and feed Riley and unload the dishwasher. Got myself a very burnt toast. All right, now that I've got my breakfast, Riley's gonna play, and I'm gonna hide my breakfast because otherwise she's gonna steal it from me. So I'm just gonna sit right here and eat it. Is that your bunny? Here, put your hop with your baby. Give your hop to your baby. That's so nice. So today is September 11th, and I woke up this morning obviously thinking about a lot of things. So I spent some time this morning just like feeling so grateful and blessed, and like just thinking about all the good things in my life. I know that sounds super corny, but I remember when September 11th happened, I was in 6th grade. I was outside in the portables, like our classroom was like in a little portable building, and it was 6th grade geography. And I guess my teacher must have been told to like turn on the TV because something was happening. And I remember she turned on the TV and we watched the second plane crash into like the second tower. And I just remember being like very scared, but like not sure why. And again, I was like 12 years old. So like I knew that something bad had happened because everyone was like horrified, but I didn't fully grasp like exactly what had happened. So I remember my mom pulled me out of school. She picked me up, and then that whole day at my house was just spent like everybody was so sad and everybody was just really scared. Like watching my parents be sad and scared was a very sad and scary thing. I think that because I'm a parent now and I have Riley and we have this little one on the way, like those things affect me more. Like I just want so much more kindness in this world, and just I don't understand like how there can be so much evil, and it really just frightens me and scares me and makes me think about what kind of world my kids are gonna grow up in. So yeah, that's what's been on my mind today. I will definitely be taking some time out of my day to pray for the families of everybody that was affected that day, and I hope you guys will too. Making a castle? Whoa, what color is this?
Yellow.
Good job. Hi, what you doing? Whee! I brought her little slide inside the other day, and now every once in a while I'll bring it out so she can play with it. This is like an indoor-outdoor slide, and we used to keep it outside, but it's just too hot outside to like ever really use it. So she loves to climb it now. She does it all by herself. She's such a big girl. Do you like your slide? Yeah. Slide. How do you count? 1, 2, 3. And 3! Good job. And then we have this. This is what she also likes to do. She could do this all day long, and I love it because she's super entertained, and we've had the slide since like Christmas, so she's had it for like a whole year, but she was never able to like do the slide by herself until like a few weeks ago. So as soon as she started doing that, I was like having a heart attack, obviously, like being like right next to her, making sure that she wouldn't fall. But as soon as she started doing it by herself, we started bringing it inside more, and she just has so much fun. She's trying to go on her stomach. Whee! Yeah. A little too fast? While she's entertained with her slide, let me show you guys some of the shows. Bye, pirates. Some of the shows that she likes to watch, because you guys have been asking me non-stop about the shows that she watches. So this is the Disney Channel, like the Disney Junior app, and she loves this. She likes Tots, and she likes Puppy Dog Pals, and she likes PJ Masks. This is a dinosaur show, Gigantosaurus, that she watches, and the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse she likes. And then recently she started watching, she likes Sunny Bunnies, but she also started watching Jake and the Neverland Pirates, this one over here. That's what was playing on in the background. So Disney definitely has a lot of shows that she will watch. We also have the PBS Kids app on our TV, and we do like the Hulu streaming. That's what we do. We got rid of cable and we have the Hulu streaming. So Daniel Tiger, she watches a lot too, and Daniel Tiger is like super educational, and they teach him a lot of things. So I really like Daniel Tiger like over some of the other shows. But then YouTube is where she learns like a lot of her stuff. So this is like my recommended YouTube, because this is really all that she'll watch. So these are things that you can search for. So the Numbers song with Bob the Train, that Bob the Train guy, he has like a whole bunch of educational like videos and stuff. That one's like an hour long. And then obviously Baby Shark is down there. Like all of these over here that are like the Coco Melon or super simple songs. Look at this, 124 million views that video has had. So all of those she'll watch all the time, and this one she likes too, the 5 Little Monsters for Halloween. But search for super simple songs, also search for Coco Melon, and then something else that you can do is like you can go to like just YouTube search, and you can search learn colors. You should just say learn colors. But there's like all of these different videos that I'll put on. Like this one she's watched a bunch of times. But all of these, like as weird as some of them might look, they teach them so many things. Like these with the little trucks. And then I'll do the same thing with the ABCs. Like I'll look for learn ABCs, and a whole bunch of different videos come out. Do you like that one? Your hair looks so beautiful. What did you do to your hair? Obviously, whenever I put like YouTube on, especially like YouTube, whenever I put something on for her, I'm around and kind of watching it with her. Because the last thing I want is like for her to start watching something that's super weird, or if there's anything that I'm like, this is questionable, this is like very strange, I'll obviously turn it off. But YouTube also has a YouTube Kids app that I think Joe had installed on her iPad, like not her iPad, but Joe's iPad that she uses sometimes. And that one is like very like curated just for kids, so she can't like search other random things from the app. So those are just a couple of the things that she watches all the time. I know you guys have been asking me for some info on that on Instagram, but in addition to the videos and the shows and stuff, like there's a lot of things that I do just to help her practice. We've gotten her like a little ABC puzzle, and we're constantly counting and counting her little animals. So it's not just videos, it's not just other things. Like there's like a nice mix of a ton of educational stuff happening throughout the day. Riley is over there eating her lunch like a good girl. She's been eating these like little veggie sticks that she likes, so I've been giving them to her with her lunch. All right, it is time for baby girl to take her nap, but she's got to finish the cookie that she has in her hand. How do you say cookie? How do you say cookie? You have crumbs all over your face. Yeah? Do you want to sing the ABC song?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, L, P, Q, R, S, T,
Do you get embarrassed? Do you get shy? How do you sing the ABCs? Go.
A, B, C, D, I, T, L, Q, R, S.
She gets like embarrassed at the end. But for me, she'll do the entire song. Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, L, P, Q, R, S, mouth.
QRS mouth. How do you say night night, friends? I'm gonna go take a nap.
Bye-bye, friend.
Bye bye, friends.
Bye.
See you later. All right, so for whatever reason, Riley did not nap today. Just happens sometimes. She just does not want to nap. Brought her here to my room for a little while before I take her back out there to play with her toys, but that happens sometimes. She just doesn't want to nap. I don't know if her teeth are bothering her or what's up, but today she was like screaming in there. So she was in there for like an hour. She wasn't screaming the whole hour, but now is when she started getting fussy, so I took her out. But she was in there for a little while, so I was able to at least edit a video, so I got some work done. Bump is still feeling really huge today. I'm like just so uncomfortable, you guys. Like, I can't even tell you how out of breath I am, and like I feel like I have no energy to do anything. So we're over here coloring because on Joe's iPad there's like a little app that we downloaded that like lets her like draw things. She loves this. She could do this all day, but the problem is like she always wants me to draw stuff. And fun fact, I am like the world's worst artist. I can't draw to save my life. So you should see some of the stuff that she has me draw. And look, she knows exactly how to get a new page. That's like just amazing to me. What are you gonna draw?
Shit.
A fish?
Yeah.
How beautiful. It's a beautiful fish. What do you want me to draw?
Shit.
A fish?
Yeah.
My fish? Wow. Look at Mama's fish. What else do you want?
Shark?
A shark?
Yeah.
So she asked for a fish, then she asked for a shark, then she asked usually for a tree. But you guys want to see my shark? This is my shark. I'm going to try really hard for you guys. That right there, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's a shark. That's as good as it's going to get. I just always feel so bad because I suck. And she asked for things and I'm like, that's a frog. Like, figure it out. That's a frog. That's the best frog Mama can do. Joe's actually a much better artist. No, not a frog. No. I was just kidding. A snake? 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 Okay, we can do snake. Snake. That's its tongue. Here we go. We have a snake. Snake. Do you like the snake?
Eye?
It has an eye. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has an eye. We still can't figure out if she's a righty or a lefty because sometimes she'll use her right hand and sometimes she'll use her left hand. So I don't know like at what age like that's defined, but right now she kind of uses both. Joe and I are both right-handed, so I don't know.
Snake.
Snake? Is that a snake?
Snake.
Good job. So I was planning on running this errand by myself, but then Joe got home early from work. No, he didn't ruin it. So he's gonna join us, but we're gonna go run to Panera Bread through like the drive-thru and get a green smoothie because I had a huge craving for their smoothie this morning, and that's what I was gonna go do while we had the showing today. And the showing got canceled, in case I haven't told you guys yet. The showing got canceled. Super annoying when you're trying to sell your house because like I went through the process of cleaning the house and making sure that it looked fine, and then they canceled. So that's why I'm just dying to sell our house and just get this whole process over with because it's just such a pain every time that I have to do this. All right, so I want to show you guys that the money for my smoothie is coming out of my lunch envelope. I get a lunch envelope and Joe also has a lunch envelope that he always blows through.
I have to, man.
I know, he eats lunch at work, so here, buy me my green smoothie, please, and thank you. I usually get like $50 a month for lunch for me, and normally I don't even use all $50, but it's nice, like once a week or a couple times a week, I can treat myself to like a smoothie, or I'll go to Taco Bell and I'll get myself some lunch instead of making it at home. So it's nice to just have like a little bit of cash to be able to do that. Joseph, how many weeks pregnant am I?
25.
No.
24.
No.
26.
26. You never get it right. Okay, I'm gonna get that green one. I can't read what it says. The green passion smoothie.
Could I get the green passion smoothie, please?
Got my smoothie. I think everyone and their mother had the same idea to go to Panera because it was packed today. But this is the green passion smoothie, I think. It's so good, and like now that I'm pregnant, I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier, just a little bit, every once in a while. So this is like my afternoon snack. So we made it back home. Riley's watching Nightmare Before Christmas because it's like her favorite movie right now. This is a mess that I have to deal with later, by the way. So that's gonna be fun. All right, so Joe is watching Riley for a second, and I wanted to come on here, and one of the last things that I wanted to talk to you guys about in today's vlog is this question that I got asked yesterday. Because yesterday I told you guys that I was filming a Q&A, and I left like the little box where you can ask me questions. So this person decided to ask me why I, even though I have a master's degree, decided to stay home with Riley as opposed to going back to work and hiring a nanny to take care of Riley so that I could go back to work. And at first, I was very like offended by the question, but I'm gonna try to keep it positive. And I'm gonna assume that maybe this person was just genuinely curious. So there's a million reasons, honestly, why I decided to stay home with Riley. And first of all, I do wanna say that I feel so grateful and like so blessed that I can stay home with my daughter. I know that that's not a reality for every mom. I have so much respect for moms that go back to work. I always knew that my ultimate goal would be to be a stay-at-home mom. I grew up having my mom at home. My mom was a stay-at-home mom and my dad was the one who worked, and they made a lot of sacrifices. It's not like we had a super fancy life, but I loved having my mom home with me. I loved that we got to hang out all the time, and then as I got older, I was able to like have my mom there picking me up from school. I didn't have to go to aftercare, I didn't have to go to before care. I loved that she could go to all my field trips with me. I loved that she could take me to my dance class and that she could sit there through my whole dance class. And like all of those things I grew up appreciating, and like just that was my reality, that I had my mom there all the time with me. So I always hoped that one day I would get to the point and be lucky enough that I could do the same for my kids. I tell you guys all the time, I love being home with Riley. It drives me insane sometimes, and there are some days that are definitely harder than others, but this is what I live for. I feel like I won the lotto. This is what I've literally wanted my entire life, and I don't regret that choice. I am so happy with it. On top of all of that, on top of the fact that I genuinely enjoy this, there's also a lot of things that like wouldn't make it like really a smart choice on my part to go back to work. First of all, like the cost of childcare just doesn't make sense for me to go back to work to then have to pay like thousands of dollars for daycare or something like that. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Sure, I could have right now like my mom watch Riley all the time, but like I want to do it. Like I don't want my mom watching my kid every single day. I love my mom, and my mom comes over like once or twice a week to take care of Riley so I can get a little bit of work done. Like I wanted to be that person in my child's life. There's also the fact, by the way, that I am still working. Like I know that maybe it doesn't seem that way, but YouTube is still a job. I'm still working on my blog. Like I still get so much mental stimulation and like satisfaction from the fact that I'm still working. I'm still working on these side projects, these side hustles, and I feel so lucky that I'm able to contribute to my family in that way. And that just keeps my mind going. I feel that I probably am the kind of personality that like if I didn't have a side hustle, a side gig, this stuff going on, I might be a little bit bored, like just being here with Riley. So I keep my mind stimulated by doing all of these different things. And on top of that, like even if you don't do YouTube, or even if you don't have a blog, even if all you do is stay at home with your kids, you are still working. You are still working. Like you are still working a very, very difficult job. It is a 24/7 job. So the question in and of itself doesn't make sense, because like why did I decide to stop working? I never stopped working. Like I have continued to work. Yes, I don't go to an office. Thank the Lord I don't go into an office, by the way, because I hated going into an office. The corporate world was not for me. It was not my jam. Like I hated going into an office, being there long hours, having to ask a boss if I could take vacation, having to ask if it was okay to go to a doctor's appointment. All of that stuff, like that's just not my jam. I did not enjoy any of that. The only part of working that I actually enjoyed was honestly like the friendships and stuff that I made with some of my coworkers. I hated office politics. I hated dealing with corporate BS, like all of that. I am so happy that I got away from that. So why on earth would I ever want to go back to that? I tell Joe all the time, like if things ever got tight around here, I would probably do everything in my power to avoid going back to an office job. We would downsize, we would get a small apartment, we would sell our stuff, we would like live in a tiny home. Like I don't care what we would have to do. My priority would be to be able to still be with my babies and spend that time with them, even if it meant cutting out Disney trips, even if it meant cutting out just cable, like anything that we could get rid of, we would, and we would definitely make sacrifices so that I could be home with my babies. And here she is. She escaped from Dada. Hi. Can you say hi to your friends? Hi. I'm never going back to work, by the way. Okay. This is Joe's new water tank, by the way. We named him Tim because he's ginormous. I made so much fun of him because he's had like the smaller Yetis before. And then he went and he bought a gallon-sized Yeti, which is ridiculous. Joe takes the water tank to work, and he's like the water boy at work. Everybody asks him for water. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's vlog. We're gonna go hang out now and relax because Joe has been working non-stop, and he's finally home. He's home for what, 5 days? 4 or 5 days?
5 days off.
5 days off,
Well,
which...
I gotta go on Friday.
Yeah, which I told him is probably like a little bit too much. Too many days of not being at work and being home confined in this house is like a little bit much for us. But at least he has some time off so we can relax. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.